Okay, I just sent a link in the chat that's going to take you to this draft file. Okay. Um, Last time when we drafted, we all had to sit in the same room for basically hours on end, and it was a nightmare. Also, not to mention that Australia and Poland don't get to participate. So hopefully, this is going to allow us to draft smoothly and over the next couple of days, and it won't be the nightmare that it has been in the past. So let me show you what I created here. Um, Click this link. You will be able to edit this file if you sent me your email and I shared this file with you. If you did not send me your email, you won't have the ability to edit. So if you don't want to do that, you can just put the name. I think there's 11 of us that have editing ability. Someone can put it in for you. It's not that big of a deal. But basically, we're just going to take turns here. Reference this file, and you'll see all the players from all three guilds in column A. Okay, this is ranked in the draft order, which is based on the last Rumble average. So the player who had the highest Rumble average was Sasori. He's number one for the draft rank. Okay. Column B shows you who is remaining, who is still available, and then column C shows you what tier that player is in. And you remember this is important because you have to have at least 12 tier value after 6 picks. Okay, so you can have all 6 of your picks round 2, tier 2, that'll give you 12. Or you can have 3 at tier 1 and then 3 at tier 3. But you have to average that way. So Chucky's going to go first. Round 1 here, he can choose from a drop down. This is all the players sorted based on their draft rank, and he can just select it. Okay, after he makes his selection, you can see that it's no longer available. So when Dunner comes in, Sasori's not on the list. He can't do it. So he has to pick someone else. Let's say he wanted Tommy. You can also type. If you don't know if it's down the list, you don't have to scroll through all 150. You can just type if you know what you want. Okay? So Big Cheese, again, he can't get Tommy because it's already been chosen. And you can see that Tommy's also has been erased from the available list. So column B is going to be your biggest help because in the drop down, it doesn't show the tier value. It just shows the rank. But what you can see here is Chucky picked someone from tier 2, and so it's calculating your tier value up here in the red. So at the end of six picks, this needs to be 12 or more. Now the team captain is going to be obviously Chucky, and you can see the team captain does not count towards the tier value. So I'll have all this filled out by the time you get in here. The team captain's is defaulted onto your team. Now, if you want to do some research, like how many did this person miss? I mean, because you might have the better average, but if you only showed up to one Rumble, of course we don't have any players like that in our group, but point is you can see the consistency. I've given all the player data from the last on this other sheet called player list with 42 data. That's our Rumble number 42. Okay. The yellow players here are no longer with us. And this is all the scores. Basically, these are done in tiers. So the first 50 is tier 1, second 50 is tier 2, and then the third is tier 3. Over here, I've put the yellow players are the new players, so you can see what tier they're in. And then if you want to go, this is the draft rank here. So you can just see the data from last. Here's the matches missed, so you can see who missed Rumbles. Take that into consideration if you're looking for reliability over points, because one missed Rumble is going to cost you 800 points. That's the equivalent of a very bad player in the overall points. So hopefully this helps. After you make your selection, go back into the group and tag the next person. So the Big Cheese can't pick me, but if he picked Matka, he would then go into the thing, tag ApplyX, and then ApplyX can pick. And that way we don't have to sit on, we don't have to sit in the room all day. We can just do this one at a time. All right, hopefully this helps.